Hi everyone, it's great to see you. I have a very large Mr. Maple box to unbox today. Mr. Maple is not a sponsor, but I've had really great luck ordering from them in the past. And you'll notice from this size box, one of the things that I really appreciate about ordering from Mr. Maple is that you can ask them to hold an order for you and then combine orders so you save on shipping. And I know that's probably a lot more work for their office. So thank you to Mr. Maple and his team who are willing to do that. And that is something that I did with this order. I ordered 3 different items and had them hold them for me until I had them all shipped together. So this is going to be very exciting. In here, let's see. Oh, Pumpkin is interested. Oh. Look at this box. I'm going to tip it so you can see. Look at all the color in there. And for the winter, that is pretty amazing. Here comes Pickle to check out the color. What do you think, Pickle? Does it meet the cat approval committee? Oh, yes. Very, oops, sorry. Very good. Let's take these things out here. So the first thing you're going to notice is that a bigger box like this opens a little differently than the usual size smaller boxes that I get. But they do a really nice job of making sure that your trees come in really good shape here. So here we have, this is the first item. This, you can probably tell right off the bat, is a coral bark because look at the color of this tree. This is winter orange. So I've ordered some coral barks in the past. Winter orange, just like it says, turns more orange than it does red. This is really pretty, isn't it? And no, not tasty, just pretty. So this is going to be zones 6 to 9. Most of your coral barks are not super cold hardy. However, apparently, and this is what it says in the posting on Mr. Maple, that most people believe winter orange is from Canada originally, and that it probably grew in an area maybe even colder than zone 6. There hasn't been a lot of studies done on how cold it can take, but you know, being in zone 6B/7A, it should be just fine here. So if you're looking for one that's going to sort of push the limits, your winter orange might be a good choice for you. Let's see what else I have here about winter orange. So it's going to have small green leaves when it leaves out in the spring. When it gets to be fall time, they turn a bright yellow, and then they fall off and you get this beautiful orange bark color. And this can be 12 to 14 feet in about 10 years, so it takes a little while to grow. But that's good. That's how I like trees. We get to watch them over time. Shall we see what else is in here? Okay. Oh my goodness. Be very careful. Ooh, this tree has some serious height on it. Let me check with the cameraman here and see. Do we need to reposition so you can see how tall this is? Look at this. Oh my goodness, it's just about as tall as me. I can just peek over. I'm 5'3". This is definitely an extra large gallon size. So this is Cupid. So Cupid, and you know, you can tell, is another coral bark here. I'm going to tip it on its side so I can sort of look over here at it. Yeah, you want to take a look? Okay, great. So also hardy zones 6 to 9. This was discovered as a dwarf broom mutation on a coral bark, and it stays even smaller than our winter orange. So winter orange is going to get up to that 12 to 14 feet in about 10 years. In 15 years, this adorable Cupid is going to be about 6 to 8 feet. So, you know, this one's already 5 feet tall. It doesn't get much bigger than this in that time frame. So it really is a dwarf. It is going to tend to be more red in its coral bark color. So it will probably branch out a bit here. Look at that. Oh, this is so much fun. I love it. Its fall color is going to be yellow. So we'll have that real bright pop of yellow color and then this winter interest. Now the last thing that I have in here, I need my scissors again. Okay. And now we have something very small again. Do we need to reposition the camera again? Okay, this is called low glow. So we go from tall to low glow, which is way down here. Now low glow, of course, is an evergreen, a conifer here. And actually, this is a type of Japanese red pine. There is some speculation that it could actually be a cross between a red pine and a black pine, but it was a seedling that was found. And the interesting thing about low glow is that yes, it stays low to the ground. It's going to spread out wider than you would think. Let me give you the height. It's going to get 1 to 2 feet and then maybe 3 to 5 feet wide. So it's going to be kind of short and round. And when it comes time for spring, it's going to grow its needles in a very bright chartreuse, bright glowing green color. So that's how it got its name, low glow. And I actually have a place in the garden that I'm thinking of for this where I want something very low to the ground that can sort of spread and mound and will give me that nice spring color as an evergreen. Now this is also pretty hardy cold-wise. This is going to be zones hardy zones 4 to 7. So actually, since we're 6B/7A, we get about as hot as this type of bush would want. Doesn't want it any hotter than where we are and likes it nice and cold. So I could, for a number of years, keep this in a planter and that would be just fine. So it's nice to know that it can take our real cold winters. So this was a great unboxing. So happy with all of these. Thank you, Mr. Maple, for sending such great looking plants, and thank you to your staff that has been so helpful, quickly responding to emails, combining orders, taking on any of those complicated things that I ask in those special notes where you say we can make requests, and you just combined this order great and it got here no problem. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.